Hey everyone, thanks for joining. We're gonna go ahead and get started today in mountain pose or Tadasana. So let's get our feet hip width apart, arms long by our side, palms facing forward. And if it feels right for you today, you can close your eyes, maybe just soften the gaze if that feels more comfortable. If you don't feel like you'll have the balance with your eyes closed, and begin to deepen the breath, clear the mind, and get ready for today's practice. Letting the rest of your day go. And just roll the shoulders back and down, feeling them soften a bit. Relax the jaw, the cheeks. Smooth out the line between your eyebrows. Perhaps remove the tongue from the top of the mouth. And inhale, knowing you're going to take the next several moments for yourself in your practice. And exhale the expectations of your day and your to-do list. On your next inhale, you can flutter your eyes open and bring your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Clasp your fingers together, leaving your index finger pointed skyward. And let's exhale and crescent to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, crescent left. Inhale to center. Exhale, crescent left. Right. And gaze towards the ceiling. Inhale, center. Exhale, crescent left. Gaze towards the ceiling. Inhale, center. Exhale, crescent right. Inhale, center. Exhale, crescent left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold all the way down. And let yourself hang heavy. Let everything go. Maybe there's a slight bend in your knees. Feel your head heavy. Hands maybe resting on the mat or on a block. Maybe they're on your calves. And on your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, rise all the way up to mountain, letting your head be the last thing that comes up. Inhale, your hands overhead. Exhale, fold back down. This time, let's take ragdoll, grasping opposite elbows and just maybe slightly swaying, letting everything go. Release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up into tall mountain. Exhale, fold back down. This time, let's do a yogi toe hold. So we're going to take our peace fingers and we're going to wrap them around our big toes. And then we're going to release ourselves towards the mat, letting our elbows splay out to the side.
If this isn't accessible to you, you can take ragdoll, you can rest your hands on a block or your legs, whatever feels right in your body. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, step your right foot back, spin the heel down, warrior one. Knees should be over your ankle, toes pointed forward, hips facing the top of the mat. Bend deeply into that left knee. Roll the shoulders back and down. Open up to warrior two, standing tall through the crown of the head, reaching through the fingertips. Hips are now opening to the right side of the room. Spin the left palm up and begin to extend it towards the sky. Drop the right hand to the right thigh. And then maybe we bend back. Peaceful warrior. Begin to open back up. Warrior two. Roll those shoulders back and down. Begin to lean a bit forward and rest the left elbow on the left knee. Reach your right hand towards the sky, opening through the chest. Gaze can be up towards the right fingertips, or maybe it's down by your toes on the mat. Continue to breathe in your extended side angle. Press back up all the way to peaceful warrior. Spin that left palm back. Right hand's on the thigh. Or you could take a bind, reaching for your left hip crease. Open back up. Warrior two. Bending deeply into that left knee. Knees pointed forward. It's over our ankle. We're gazing over our left middle finger. Warrior one. Biceps are by our ears. Spin the right toes, or spin the right heel up on your toes. High lunge. And now we're going to clasp our hands behind our back. If this isn't accessible, you could use a towel or a yoga strap in order to reach your hands together. But if you can, reach your hands and open up through the chest. Begin to lean a bit forward. And maybe this is as far as you go today, or you can continue leaning down, bringing the left shoulder on the inside of the left knee. Hands may lift off the back and reach up towards the ceiling. Let the head hang heavy. Now begin to press back up. Release the hands overhead. High lunge. And step to the top of your mat. Begin to put all of your weight into your right foot. Pop up onto your left toes. Hands to your heart. Maybe you start to lift the left knee. Maybe you stay there, or maybe you cross your left ankle over your right knee. And you could stay there, or you could begin to sit back into chair. Continuing to breathe. Begin to stand back up and release your left foot to the floor. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart, and begin to ground through your left foot. Lift your right knee. up in front of you. Inhale, and then exhale, start to push your legs straight back, extending long, and maybe we stay here, or maybe we begin to tip forward. Micro bend in the left knee, warrior 3. Begin to stand back up and release your right foot to the floor. Shake it out. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up and step your left foot to the back of the mat. Spin the left heel down, warrior 1. Open up, warrior 2. Hips are open to the left side of the room. We're bending deeply into the right knee, knee over ankle, gaze is over our right fingertips, crown is tall. Flip the right palm, extend it towards the sky, peaceful warrior. Left hand is on your thigh, or we could take a bind reaching for the right hip crease. Begin to bend back. Open up to warrior 2. Begin to lean forward. Drop that right elbow to the right knee and lift the left hand towards the ceiling. Extended side ankle. A deeper option is to put your hand on the mat or on a block. Press back up all the way to peaceful warrior. Warrior 2. Warrior 1. Hips facing forward, biceps by your ears. High lunge. Both feet are facing forward. We're setting up for humble warrior. Reach behind you, grasp your hands, or if you need to, use a strap or a towel. And we'll begin to open up through the chest and then start to lean forward. Maybe this is as far as we go today, or we can continue to bring our right shoulder on the inside of our right knee. Hands may float off the back. Let your head hang heavy. Continue to breathe. With control, press back up, release your hands, high lunge, step up to the top of your mat. And we're going to set up again for our balance poses. So begin to root through your left foot, pop up onto your right toes. Hands can be at your heart, maybe you're near your hips. Maybe we stay here, or perhaps we start to bring our knee up, and maybe we cross it over our left knee into our figure 4, and you could stay there, or you can start to sit back in your chair. Continuing to breathe. Always trying to find a focal point, a drisdi, a non-moving point to stare at in your balance. Begin to stand back up, release your leg, and set it back down on your mat. Now, root through your right foot, pop up onto your left toes, and start to lift your left leg, setting up for our warrior three. Start to lean a bit forward and send your left leg straight back. And you can stay there, or you can continue to lean forward in your warrior three. Maybe today you just rest your left toes back on the mat and you just start to hinge forward. That's great too. We're just working on that balance. Start to stand back up and release the left foot to the mat. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet to the back of the mat, plank pose. Continuing with our balance, we're going to spread the feet as wide as we need for a good foundation. Press all the fingertips into the mat. Begin to shift the weight into your left hand, balancing also on your back feet. And we're going to reach the right hand to our left hip and just tap it. Place that hand back down. We're going to lift the left hand and tap our right hip, and then set that back down. Inhale, and then release all the way to the mat. Resting the right cheek down. Send your hands long by your hips, and we're going to lift everything up. Lift your chest, lift your arms, lift your legs. Release it to the mat. Set the left side of your face on the mat. Tee your arms out to the sides. And we're going to do that again. We're going to lift everything up. So lift your chest off the ground, thighs off. Squeeze those glutes in your thighs. Lift a little higher. Release. We're going to extend our arms out in front of us. And we're going to lift everything up. Lift a little higher. And release everything to the mat. Place your hands beneath your shoulders. Press up through tabletop. And sit your hips back for child's pose. Releasing your chest towards your thighs. Walking your hands out for a stretch. Press back up to tabletop. You can either side saddle, which is just like that, or you can cross your ankles behind you and sit back into Sukhasana, easy pose. Extend your left leg long. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down, bending as much as you need to into your left knee in order to fold and bring your nose towards your knee. Doesn't need to touch, you're just looking to bring it towards your knee. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, fold one more time. And sit up tall. Extend your right leg, tucking your left foot in. Inhale your hands overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit up tall. Scoot to the middle of your mat. And roll all the way down, tucking your knees into your chest, giving them a little bit of a hug. set both soles on the mat. Cross your right leg over your left, and then let both legs drop over to the right. Now, if this doesn't feel comfortable, you can always put a block underneath those knees if you need that extra support, or you can just let them fall and hang. You can tee your arms out if that feels good. Maybe you cactus them. Bring your legs back towards center, uncross them, hug your knees into your chest, release, and let's switch sides. Crossing your left over your right, and then dropping your legs over to the left. Again, they can be dropped to a block or to the mat. Teeing your arms, or maybe cactusing them if that feels good. And bring everything towards center. Squeeze your legs back in. Tuck your head up towards them, squeezing everything tightly, tightly, tightly. And then release everything towards the mat. Letting your legs splay out to the sides. Tuck your shoulder blades in. Arms are along by your side. Setting up for Shavasana, corpse pose, our final pose. Inhale, deep breath, and let's sigh it out. So deep inhale, and then audible sigh. Let's do that again. Inhale, sigh it out. And now we're going to squeeze our forehead nice and tight. Squeeze the eyes, squeeze the nose, clench the jaw, tense the shoulders, make your hands into a fist, tense the abdominal muscles and your glutes, squeeze your thighs and your calves and clench your toes, squeeze every muscle in your body, squeeze, squeeze, and then let everything go. If you'd like to continue with your Shavasana, go ahead and turn off the video now. But if you're ready to end your practice, go ahead and start taking small movements, deepening your breath, rotating the wrists and the ankles, maybe stretching out for a nice long stretch. Rolling over to one side. And extending your top leg long and pressing up into a simple seated position. You can keep your eyes closed if you like, or your gaze soften. Just taking these last few moments to give thanks to yourself and to your body for the practice today. And one final inhale, arms overhead.
Exhale, hands to your heart. I thank you for being here today. I hope you have the day you need to have. Namaste.